Many young girls in Kenya don't have an opportunity to pursue high school education. Often, financial circumstances force families to make difficult decisions about schooling for their children. And many times, girls are the ones who are kept at home and denied a chance at a better life. When girls are educated, they have the opportunity to lead their communities. Educate a girl, educate a nation. The Every Girl is Important project is an initiative to educate young girls in Eldoret, Kenya, and to create an opportunity for Kenyan youth to grow cognitively, emotionally, and spiritually. Every one of these girls dreams of a bright future. Their best hope is education. Their only hope is education. Despite progress over the last several decades, women still comprise the majority of the world's uneducated population. The status of girls and women has improved, but major gaps remain. The prospect of secondary education motivates many girls to complete primary school. Michelle, Nicole, Gabby, Vivian, Elsie, Ruth, and Abigail share dreams of becoming educated and leading professional lives. Secondary education for these girls could transform their lives and the life of their community.
I'm Michelle Lele. I'm going to the 4th grade. I want to be a nurse by working hard in school. Everything about school, the learning, the teachers, the environment, and reading. She is Nicole Natasha Chebet. She is 12 years old. She's going to class 7.
When I grow up, I want to become a sister. I love everything about them, the way they socialize with people and the way they pray.
My name is Pascaline Zeruta. My name is Vivian Chemtai. I like about school because I meet new friends there. I learn more about moral values in school. I get to know how to behave. Yes. I dream one day I'll become a lawyer. I'll help the society. When I finish the school, I'll help my parents. Yes.
I dream to help people in the society, people like orphans and the widows, and also the people who don't go to school to learn.
My dreams are 12 other girls like me, 12 those who are not getting education, and 12 orphans.
I like to help the less fortunate and to help my family raise fees for my young ones who are behind me, and I also like to be an engineer because there are few in our country, and I like to be one of them.
And my dream is to become a person who is well known in the society. I'd like to help the poor, the orphans, go to school, and also help my parents.
I would like to be a medical engineer, start a private hospital that will help the people, and even start a children's home to help the poor. After that, I would like to help my parents raise my young ones.
I like to be successful in life and help those who are sick all over Kenya.
My name is Ivy Cherop, and I would like to be a software engineer.
My name is Ruth Chelimo, and I want to be a medical engineer.
My name is Stacy Cheknelo, and I want to be an anesthesiologist.
Many girls have to walk several kilometers before even arriving at school. Viola, Anastasia, Vera, and Diana are in elementary school. They're sisters and focused on their studies, invested in their classwork, and working toward becoming the first generation in their family to reach college. Viola wants to be a teacher. Vera wants to be a journalist. And Diana wants to be a social worker and help other people in her community. But their dreams seem almost impossible to attain. They can't all afford to go to high school. So their mother has to make a difficult decision. Which of her 4 girls should go to school? These bright girls all have the potential to become successful and empowered women. But poverty is the obstacle. When they come home from school, they have to work the land. They work together, planting kale, bananas, and cassava in their vegetable garden. In addition, Vera, Viola, Anastasia, and Diana help their mother repair the home. They've saved money for 5 years to be able to buy the materials for the roof on their house.
The 2 moms, there are many of them, but I just chose the 2 here because their children are here with us. So this is one of the mothers. This is our home. And she's a single mother. Her husband passed away, and she can tell us her name. Your name?
I'm Beatrice Matere. I'm a mother to 5 and also taking care of my nephew. So I have a family of 6 people. 6 children. Yeah.
Yes.
So the children help me when they are not in school.
But even this one, they have been helping the children. The other day I came here. You see what is happening there, mixing soil and water. They were doing, and the children, the girls help. Yes. How many girls do you have?
I have 4 girls.
4 girls, 1 boy. So they are the ones who have been helping. Kuja hapa tu usimama nani hapa. They have been the one helping. And the neighbor, they help one another so that they can do as a teamwork. So they work as a group and they help each other. So this is a lot of work. It needs a lot of strength, and mom cannot make it alone. Yes.
Because of collecting materials, the sheets, the trees, we get them from far, and even buying nails. So it has taken us almost 4 months since we started constructing, but even it's not yet complete.
So it has taken years for her. She has been living here, and this one. So she wanted to extend because of the family and the children needs time, a place, a space to study. So she's making, this one is a 2-bedroom and just a sitting room. And as you have heard, it has taken her over almost 5 years to put together the materials because she has the children to educate, and the fees is very expensive. And therefore she cannot manage really to put up a house at that. So she has taken saving little money to get the iron sheet. And then the rest of the labor she does with the children and the friends. Sauti. How do you help your mom?
And bringing and pouring into the drum. Then we start using to
Mix water.
mix water with the soil. My name is Elsie, and I would like to be a doctor. I like to be a doctor, and I want to help all the people and make a hospital for them so that they can be there to treat them, to treat even the people in my village and to help them. I like school because they teach me discipline. They give me time to study. They give me time to express my dreams. They give me time to socialize with other people. Helping my parents, like digging the farm, washing for her clothes, cleaning the house, milking the cows, and feeding the cows too.
My name is Catherine Martin. I'm a single mother. I have 7 children and I'm struggling with them. They go to school, but my challenges is school fees. I don't have any, I don't have any work to go. I'm a housewife. They come and help me about my shamba and my cow, my hens. Yes, I want them to go to university, but I don't have any to take them to university. Even me, I did not go to school, so I want them to go to university so that they will come and help me. Yes.
Progress in education is not reaching the marginalized. The poor, especially women, have a much lower chance of making it to school. 55% of poor girls living in rural areas have never been to school. At the Kamimiwa neighborhood in Eldoret, the main barriers to education are poverty, social insecurity, nomadic populations, and gender discrimination. The high levels of poverty in rural areas keep girls out of school. Norman Losala is the chief of the village, and his wife Eunice is the primary source of comfort to many people in the community. Their daughters, Veronica, Jenny, and Philomena, want to attend high school, but even Norman and Eunice can't afford to send their girls to school.
So they wrote, my father pays school fees, the shop they have. This is the shop they made. Yeah.
Educating young girls will empower women and foster community engagement and further education. The project's goal is to help these girls attend a secondary boarding school where they can live and attend classes. When girls are empowered through learning, they become a force for leadership, determined to improve conditions for all.
My name is Eunice Nasimbo Lusala. I have 4 children, 3 girls. I want them to go to school because you see how our village is.
My name is Veronica Mnyasa. I am 15 years old. I want to go in school. When I grow up, I want to become a lawyer so that I can come in this village to help other people.
My name is Lumena Shamanzali. I have 12 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a nurse, and I come to this village and help other people. And when we grow up, we want to learn so very much and go to university.
My name is Denish Kobosio. I want to be a teacher. I am 9 years old.
My name is Sylvia Chemka. I'm 13 years old. When I grow up, I would like to be a teacher so that I can teach these young people new ideas. My name is Liam Sadi. I am 14 years old. When I grow up, I would like to be a surgeon. I will treat people who are sick.
My name is Maria Indosh. I am 10 years old. When I grow up, a pilot.
My name is Emily Ayuma. I have 4 children, 3 girls, 1 boy. I want them to go to school.
The land has been acquired to build the school, and an architect and engineer are working to ensure that the structure of the building is sound. The curriculum will be in both English and Swahili.
My name is Sister Dr. Veronica Rob, Superior General for the Assumption Sisters of Eldoret, Kenya. I grew up here in Eldoret, in a small village called Indalat. That is where I went to elementary school, to high school. And I'm the only girl in the village at that time to go to high school in my village. And this is due to the help of the people who used to helped me together with my parents. That time you could finish elementary school and you are given off for marriage. But I held on and I had my own dreams to come back and help the people in the village. And I believe so much that women can do more than what they could do, what I saw my mothers doing. And now I want to give back to the community. And I visit slums from where I stay in Tarbo and in Eldoret, and I've met many girls, poor girls, but girls with dignity. Girls who feel that they can give much to the society. And these girls speak to me because I know I was like them. I had a dream. I have realized my dream. I want them also to realize their dreams. These girls come from the slums, and they have a lot of potential. They have a lot of dreams. They only need someone to hold their hands and support them. And I know this is what these girls can do, that when they get an education, even an high school education, they will be able to do great things, not only for their family, but also for their village and also for the community around. So where I'm standing here, I am glad to say that the Assumption Sisters of Eldoret, as their contribution, they have contributed this land. And this is the property where we are going to put up the school. Let us join together and help these girls, for every girl is important.
As Sister Veronica Ropp said, understanding who they are, their culture, native language, and customs, the position as an educated woman gives them the opportunity to live a better quality of life. She wants girls to be educated with dignity and self-esteem. Sister Veronica was one of these girls. Like these girls, she had a dream, and someone believed in her potential. Now, she wants to be able to provide the same opportunities to all the girls in her community. They don't have a fair chance to attain a high school education. Together, we're dreaming a big dream to counter this reality, imagining a world where every girl gets to go to primary school, then secondary school, and then transition confidently to post-school education and on to the workforce. With your help, we can empower girls and women to participate more fully in the social and economic life of their communities by expanding access to education and training, which will promote economic opportunity, entrepreneurship, and job creation, as well as improve health outcomes. You can help make a difference in these girls' lives. Become a partner of hope for education. Educate a girl, and you change a nation.